Minister, you're very welcome to the Chamber again, and hope to see a lot more of you this session when we have a lot of legislation to go through. And firstly, I absolutely welcome this bill. It's common sense. As someone who wasn't educated in the homeschooling whole topic, to think that that education didn't have the TUSLA and that your own department was the sole responsibility there, it just didn't make sense to me. It is absolutely wonderful that all those education, the welfare functions, will be with the right department. And I'll follow on from what other senators was speaking about, was those supports for children who are homeschooling, who are being homeschooled, and to make sure that every single support is there for each family. And those other children who are falling through the cracks, as Senator Keoghan very well put it, that make sure that they are supported at every angle, at every opportunity, and that the right people are going to be there to support them. There's a whole, as you very well listed out, all those sections in your speech, Minister. The oversight, the fact that someone with educational qualification, the expertise will be on the board. Everything is fitting into place, and hopefully this is a piece of a jigsaw that will really make a difference to an awful lot of lives. And I suppose when I have you here and we're talking about TUSLA, I suppose hasn't been always plain sailing with TUSLA, and just and I have to commend you on the hard work that you've been doing with TUSLA to improve the service and to make sure, and the funding that went into TUSLA in budget 2021. And TUSLA has a huge role to play in, as I said, the upcoming legislation that we have coming through the House this session, I hope, and that we hope that every single worker, social worker, is adequately trained to deal with every need that comes in the door. And I would ask you to review procedures, upskill the staff, make sure they're absolutely 100% aware of all the responsibility under this Act, and also under the proposed adoption and tracing bill, because we've heard from Authentis before, and their report was published very recently about their fears about going back into the TUSLA and the Adoption Authority of Ireland. They go back through those doors because of their previous trauma, and just the lack of legislation, us as a state not catching up with their needs. And I hope that we as a state, as a government, and as state government organisations like TUSLA can catch up with their needs, listen to them, and make sure that hopefully there's a care aspect more than just the structural and the procedure. Thank you.